Right, today I'm going to be testing my chainmail against 3 swords, 2 of which I just got recently. One of them which I got from my auntie on my 18th birthday. The first of which will be a katana, second of which will be what I guess is a sabre, but basically a basket hilt sword, and the third one, my old favourite, a medieval archer's sword. They've got kind of slightly different cultures, time periods, etc. So, firstly, I'm going to try the katana. Now, as people will probably start to realise, I always go from what I think will do the worst to what I think will do the best. Why? Because although this is based on a legendary weapon used by the legendary samurai, there's a problem. It's made of, well, you can't see this writing, but it's made of stainless steel. And I've been hacking, I was just hacking some ice about a day ago, and from stiff, completely good, to wobbly, which is distressing to say the least. Let's see how well it fares against chainmail, shall we? Nice. Sparks. Ooh. Now I saw those rings fly. Yes, that's actually alright. Just a few have been taken off the end there, as you'll see a sort of a circle where they were, and flying rings. But for the first 2 hits, minimal damage. But actually, yeah, although, you know, it's hacking rings away, but it's not actually travelling straight through. So, you know, it'll be very impressive in the fact that it can hack through the chainmail, as in, well, hack it away, but the fact is, it hasn't actually gone through, and most of the injury will be done through the blunt trauma, as in the bruising and internal bleeding and whatnot. So, you know, it'll damage the chainmail, but like I said, it hasn't gone through. But let's see how this does. A basket hilt sword. As you can see, lovely pattern. I like it. Standard basket hilt. And I've done a bit of sharpening on it with an angle grinder to give it a reasonable blade. We'll just see how well that fares against it. Right. Whack. Bit of bending done to the sword. And in terms of chainmail, well, reasonable slice here. Need a sort of slightly diagonal hole. Bit of extra hacking, but it's more or less the same as the katana. It's done some damage to the chainmail, but the person behind it hasn't been chopped up. Now, this is my old favourite. My archer's sword. Now, this weighs about 2.5 pounds. This, believe it or not, just weighs, well, 1.5 pounds about. So this is the lightest. But this one is heavier than the katana. It's 3 pounds minus an ounce. 2 pounds, 15 ounces. So being the heaviest sword, it's going to do the most travelling. And I'll probably try to hack at this area so I can know which one's from the other weapons. Poor sword. Poor chainmail. Let's have a look at the mess, shall we? This will take me a while to repair. Yikes. Sliced through, slice through, just hack the lot off. Gonna take a while to repair the chainmail. So I'd say my archer's sword, with its weight, probably did about as much damage as the other two combined, if not more. Because, well, as it shows, as is the lesson of today, no matter how sharp the sword is, you've got to consider the weight as well, the force behind it, and you know, the strength of the person using it. Because, you know, a scalpel won't go through chainmail, but an axe will, possibly. But we're going to find that out on another day. So, that's all.